Well, hello, Stampers, and happy Wednesday to you. Wednesday means it's time for stamping through my stash. My name is Jackie Vandersar Boot, also known as the Pampered Stamper, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in both Canada and the Netherlands. It's actually quite wonderful. I have a house in Canada, in Chatham, Ontario, and most of my family is there. 5 children, 5 grandchildren, my mother, my siblings, lots of friends, and my team, of course, and customers. But I also have the same thing in the Netherlands. I married a Dutchman, and I also have family here, and customers, and team members, and friends, and I travel back and forth. So here I am sharing with you. Thank goodness for the internet. I can be everywhere at once, which is wonderful. Stamping through my stash is something I do for 2 reasons. It's really important to ink up your stamps and use your dies as soon as you get them because there's a 3-month guarantee on them. If there's something wrong, Stampin' Up! Will replace them in the 3-month window. The second reason is that if you do this, you are more likely to use what you buy. You'll get excited about it. You're going to discover things you didn't know about it. It happens to me every time. I think I've researched it. I think I know what's great about the stamp set. I think I know why I ordered it. And then I use it and I go, oh, how does this work? And or what's this for? And there's always a little surprise. And you're more likely to use it. And then you have extra stuff that's already die cut and stamped, and you've got a bonus ready for you the next time you reach for it. So let's take a look at what we're using today. This one is called Rondedans. Now you're thinking, what the heck? What is that? Well, this is the stamp set in Dutch. And since I'm in Holland right now, and there's not that many Dutch stamp sets, I wanted to get the one in Dutch. Here it is in English. Round we go. So you see happy birthday, happiest birthday to you, hip hip hooray, to and from, time to celebrate. This is your day or year or month, and then you've got those pinwheels. I had to pause it for a minute because Gerard got a phone call outside, and he says I talk loud on the phone, but guess what? So does he. It's okay. We're getting older. I think we do this because we're used to talking to elderly parents, and we need to talk a bit louder. Okay, I'm going to show you. You can see a little bit of a glimpse here on the edge that there's some pretty amazing dies with this. So here they are. I'll show you. I have them with a magnetic thing inside the case. That's what I do, and then I tuck the packaging in the back so that I know what it is. So I'm going to start with the dies. We have this one, and it is used, if you make 2 of those, you will get a pinwheel. I'm not going to give it away just yet. Then we have this big one, which is this. Then we have, and that one has circles. It's a scallop. This one has the little pointies like you would get for an award, one of those rosettes. Then we have a pointy circle, and the pointy circle is this one. I don't think I have a circular one cut out. I thought I did. Here's the circle. I'll show you the circle one later, though. I have made a card with that. Then these are the mystery ones. This one and this one. I thought, now what are they doing? This one was pretty straightforward. It cuts and embosses, and then we have 2 little circles. So if you don't have circle punches for all these things, these little circles are quite handy. And here you can see the little one, the big one, and here is that one, okay? And now this is what the rosette looks like, okay? And then, well, I might as well show you. You can just fold it back and forth on the score lines. I have a broken thumbnail, and I've been gardening, and I cannot get that thing clean. So I'm sorry if that looks disgusting, but I thought I'll explain to you what's going on with my hand. So you just go back and forth, see? And then you have something like this. So you need 2 of them. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to glue them together. This one has a little tab on the end, so you want that to go with this. Although, yeah, that will work. No, I'm going to turn it around. You have to be careful with how you fold it, but just make sure, see, I should have done it that it went this way. You have to make sure that they all bend and fold the right way, because I'm going to have to do it the other way now. But that's how it goes. Okay, so then you're going to glue them together, which is what I've done here. Then you're going to turn it into a circle and glue it together again. And I didn't do this right either. I noticed later on that you have to be careful with how you do this so that it works. Okay, then you have it glued together. So I have one here. And then what you're going to do, I'm just going to move all this over. You're going to press this down into a circle, like so. And now the question is, how do you get it to stay so that it doesn't pop back up? That's always been my struggle. So I came up with an excellent solution. You're going to take this piece. Well, we'll put this baby away because it's just going to pop right up. And the secret sauce for this card is our adhesive sheets. So I'm going to die cut this. I could put it like, okay, let me go back a little bit. The best thing to do, the easiest thing to do is take a whole sheet of white instead of just cutting out pieces that I need now, which I've been doing. It's much easier if you take a whole sheet of white cardstock, put it with an adhesive backing, and then you die cut and you have a sticker. Right now, I'm just been die cutting what I need and then peeling it off and putting the sticker on. But that's the harder way to do it, okay? But it works. So whichever way you want, my suggestion would be to take the whole sheet and put it on a piece of white cardstock and then do your die cutting, and all your die cuts will be stickers, okay? So you're getting a bonus lesson today. I've got the adhesive sheet. Now you'll get a lesson on how to do that. It's in 3 strips on the back. Now I didn't use the whole thing. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to lay it on here, line up the corners. Okay. Press it down, turn it around, take the next section off, and lay it down again. See, what I'm basically making is one big sticker sheet. And then we're going to take the last little piece off and do like so. And now I'm going to take the die cuts, and I can make a bunch of them, but I'll just do one. This is the one that I wanted, so that's the one I'm going to do. Okay, so I have my sticker. Now I should have probably, you know what, I'm going to try to get that. You don't have to watch me struggle to get the backing off. The trick to getting the backing off is just to stab your pokey tool into it, and then it peels off. And now I've got a sturdy sticker, okay? So now what am I going to do? I'm going to press this flat again, hold it. This doesn't have to be exactly in the middle, but here we go. Now we've got that. I'm going to turn it around. I've made another sticker, like so. And again, I'm just going to, this time I'm going to show you, I'm going to poke into it. It's not working so well. It did last time. Okay. I'm laughing at myself. The reason it didn't work, I was poking on the wrong side. So now I'm probably going to have a messed up front because I've been jabbing at it. The smooth side was the good side. So I think I embossed it on the sticker side. So this isn't pretty at all, but I'm just going to do it as a sample. I'll cover it with something else. See, that's just on there for sturdiness. And then, I don't know if this color actually looks quite nice. Who would have thought that peach pie and petunia pop would look good? But I think it does. Let's see. I could also do summer splash. It's just amazing how the color changes with what you add to it. Okay, do I still have a white one? No. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. So this thing is the pointy flower, and they work by, you can do it with a white one or you can do it with 2 of the same to get a solid little flower. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't it look ruffly? I thought so too. So here you can see those dies that I was telling you about. It's just a scrap of paper that I used to play to see what do those dies actually do. And when I saw those, I was inspired for a card, but we're not, I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's get a piece of white, and it's time to stamp. So The first one we're going to stamp, I'm going to use Summer Splash. We'll get rid of our stickers first. Don't need those sticker backings. This one says Fijne Verjaardag, which is happy birthday in Dutch. But, oh yeah, and there is a trick. Now, if you take you can find this trick on Instagram, where I've shared it in a short. I've also posted it on YouTube. You take an eraser, and of course I can't find my eraser, and you go across, you just rub the eraser on your brand new photopolymer stamps, and they work much, much better. So that's super exciting. Okay, so I've put a bunch of the sayings on one block so that you don't have to watch me put it off and on the block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't do very good. Oh yeah, I did. This one's upside down. This means for and from, voor and van. Geslaagd means like you've graduated or that you've passed. This is your day. This is your year. This is your moment. And hoera means hooray. Veel plezier means have a lot of fun, much pleasure. Then we have gefeliciteerd, which means congratulations. Then we have this, which is just great for making designs. Wait till you see what else I'm going to do. Look, then we have a little circle. And then we have a big circle, and I want to get in another color. Let's do Petunia Pop. So you could make, I know that my daughter-in-law would love this because you can make your own packaging, paper. I don't know if that stamps off really well. It's kind of cool, isn't it? So that's what that can do. Isn't that fun? I thought it was fun. Then we have another one that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet. And it is this. And I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but it's an element, it's a design. So I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of ideas online for it. Then we have 2 more big stamps, and they are those pinwheel stamps. So let me get them on a block, and you can see. And I think they will also fit so that you can die cut them in a circle. So here we go. Just making sure it's inked up. Now remember, I did not do the eraser thing on here, so I don't know how well it's going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. See, and then the circle stamp also works in there. I'm just going to stamp off just to get it lighter. How cute is that? So there's that, and then you could also stamp it. And now I have something on here, so I don't know how well I can see to do it again. Anyway, I couldn't see very well, but you can get the idea that you could make a really cool flower by stamping off. Then we have one with pointy edges. I'm going to grab another block for that. Take a peek. There it is. And so you can see that you could do a lot with this. And let me see if I can stagger this one. Maybe they don't work. It should work to stagger. I'm not patient enough. Oh, that helps. If you line up the circle in the middle. Oh, I think I did a pretty good job there. Now we'll take this one and put it in the middle. It's not perfect, but that works. And then see, here's the die where you could cut that. And then here's the, there. I'm not going to die cut them, but you can see how that would work. So this is a fun stamp set, I think. I think it's a lot of fun. Is there one stamp that I haven't used yet? Oh yeah, I just found another stamp, which is a happy birthday stamp. Fijne Verjaardag. And here we go. There. Oh, I did stamp it. It just fell off. Okay. I thought I was losing it. All right. Are you guys ready to make the card? Let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so this is what I was playing around with when I decided to do a Stamping Through My Stash with this set. And I used those fun dies that I wasn't sure what they did. And I just randomly ran a few through the die cutting machine to make this pattern. And then I thought, look, I started laying my elements out to see what I would like. And I think there, and then I had a flower that I had made. Now I want you to watch the difference here. That's a solid flower. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be fun to do an embossed black and white pop of color here? Like so, I'll pop that one up kind of like that. Now, I think that looks really pleasing. And then we're going to pop it onto a white card. But then I thought, well, what if I use pattern paper instead? And I have this one. But do you see, that looks cute too, but the feeling of this is more light and airy, and this is more substantial. I'm not sure which one I like better. I kind of like this one because it just goes bolder. So I think that's the one I'm going to do. And I'm going to wait with this, and I'm going to wait with this. But we're going to put those pieces all on, and then we're going to put it on our card front. And then I think we're going to pop up that whole card front because I think that the holes will show a little bit more. Kind of like, you know, when you make those paper bag lanterns and you put a light in the inside. I mean, I'm not putting a light, but oh, I thought I flipped it over and got glue on my table. I did not. And you know what's cool? I have a bit of a shocking confession. I am one of the few people that wasn't crazy about the new in colors because I'm not a sweet colored person, and I consider these to be kind of sweet colors. And but when I'm making this card, I love it. I'm so happy with it. So I'm falling in love with the new in colors. So I have this card made, and we're going to, I have to get a new sheet of dimensionals. I go through those things like crazy. Well, I have some left over from a kit, so lucky me. And look, I've got ink on my fingers. You know you're having a good day when you have inky fingers. So let's try to keep this white white. White cards are dangerous. It's like white clothes. The more white you have, the more likely you are to spill. I'm learning to get better at stain removal. It's taken me 50 years to figure it out. Okay, it helps to have a very clever sister-in-law who is very good at it. So shout out to you, Tracy. She's now my friend. I mean, she's always been a friend, but technically she's no longer my sister-in-law, but she'll always be my friend. Okay, so here we are. Is that the way I had it? I think it is. Nope, it was like this. Nope, it was like this. See how easy it is for me to get mixed up? I'm going to stand up. Well, it's not perfect, even though I stood up for the task. This one is going to go, like, you can even fluff out the petals a little bit so that they pop up a little bit more. That's pretty cute. And I'm only going to put a little bit of adhesive right in the middle here. Okay, and there. And now the saying, which of course, I found it. I was going to just tell myself off, but no. Now we have black dimensionals. I've put an extra white ones on there. I'll take them off so it's not confusing. I often take if I just have extras left from the edge, I'll put them in the middle of my sheet so that I can throw that sheet away. It's kind of my way of staying organized. These also come in minis, okay? And I might need a mini here. I like that they have a white back so I can see what I'm doing. See, so I can see that I have not gone over my edges here, so that's good. But it's nice that you don't see the black or white on black, so this works really well. And I kind of just want to tuck it in like so. And I'm really happy with the way that turned out. I don't know if I did it right or wrong now, but this is my card. I think I have it Oh, it doesn't matter. This is my card, and I'm really happy with it. We could add some gems yet, I think, in the coordinating colors. What do you think? I'm just going to hold that there for a second. I have a brand new sheet, but I know I have a partial sheet too. I think that might be fun to add to it. Give me a minute. Okay, I have a confession, and my confession is this. I have a hard time deciding where to place my embellishments, okay? It can take me just as long to figure out how to put the embellishments as it does to design the card. And that's embarrassing, but true. So we're going to start. I only have big ones left of this. So what I do is I kind of hold it to where I want it to go. And what does my eye want to do? If I put it here, it keeps it together. I'm going to put it here. And then we're going to take a little one. And I'm going to put it there. If you make this card and you decide to put your embellishments in different places, I would love to see what you've done. Okay. Now we have, the peach doesn't look very peachy to me. It looks more yellowy to me, but we're going to see if we can use it anyway. Here. And I might put it here instead of the colors with, see, that draws the eye down a little bit more. There. I kind of like this, and it's enough. So I hope that you love this card as much as I do. I have one more to show you. This one I cased from Sue Moore, who is on the artisan design team. And here you can see I've used the white dye interchanged with the pattern paper one. And it has the round edges, whereas this one has the pointy edges. Anyway, I hope that you have fallen in love with the Rondedans, or the Round We Go bundle. And I would be over the moon happy if you ordered it from me. So the links will be underneath in the description on YouTube for my Canadian web shop. If you want to support me and shop with me in Europe, then look for Jacomina Vandersar boot. I do not have a DBWS in Europe because I don't want to pay in both markets. It gets expensive. Maybe I'll break down and do it yet, but right now at this point, I can't afford to yet. I need a few more customers, and then I will get my business website going in the Netherlands as well. But I would be more than happy to help you. If you're having trouble and you want to order from me, please let me know. And there's always a warm and welcome place waiting for you on my team in Europe or in Canada, because when you get the starter kit, you're getting the best deal ever. If you want to know more about it, ask me. I'd be happy to help. I hope you have a super day and happy stamping through your stash. Bye.